Hey, what's up, guys? It's Russo and Jordy with Backdoor Fantasy Sports. It's Saturday, March 22nd. We have a 5-game NBA slate. We went 2-2 yesterday. My plays, we both went 1-1. Kessler ended up just barely cashing those rebounds at 10.5. He went for 11. And then we took Zubats over 15.5 rebounds and assists, and he only went for 11 total. So he didn't have the dominant performance I was expecting him to. What about your plays, Jordy?
Yeah, we took Porzingis over the first half points at 9.5, and he went for 21, so he went way over that. And then we took Kelly Olynyk. He actually got closer than I thought. They played Minnesota, and he didn't play at all in the fourth, or else I think he would have gotten it done. But we took him over 25.5 fantasy score, and he went for 19.6. But they got torched, so they were down by 40, and at the end of the game, they just took him out. So
Jace.
He couldn't get close.
Yeah, but I mean, got a little bit of a better slate today. I like these 5-6 game slates. It seems to be a lot of value. So I'm feeling good about all 4 of our plays. If you guys haven't signed up for Underdog, Better, or Parlay Play yet, use our code. It's BACKDOOR, just one word, and they're going to hook you up with awesome sign-up bonuses. On top of that, for the Parlay Play promo, we're going to throw in a month in our premium Discord. Just email us at bdfantasysports@gmail.com, and we'll get you in the Discord as soon as we confirm that the code was used. It doesn't take long. We get updated every morning from Parlay Play. All that information is down below if you're looking to diversify and jump on a new platform. So let's talk about today's plays. I'm going to be going with Terance Mann over 14 PRA, and we're going Josh Giddy over 34 PRA. What do you get into, Jordy?
Yeah, so for me, I'm going with Aaron Nesmith over 17.5 PRA, and I'm taking Nikola Vucevic over 25 PR.
All right, sounds good. Let's get into the details here. If you guys don't mind, do us a favor and like the video, drop us a comment. All that stuff helps a lot with the algorithm, gets us in front of a larger audience, and we really appreciate it. All right, so Terance Mann, he's cleared it 4 out of his last 5, and the game that he missed against Charlotte, he one more bucket or anything would have cashed it. The line is generally at 14.5. We're getting it at 14 on Prize Picks, so feeling pretty solid about it. Let's take a look at the injury report. Steph Curry is still out. Gary Payton is a game time decision. On the side of the Hawks, we got Clint Capella out still. And then Karis LeVert actually may end up missing this game. He's listed as probable now, so he'll end up playing. He might be on somewhat of a minutes restriction, though. Larry Nance out, and then Trae Young also listed as probable. So both of those guys should be good to go. This is a really low line. Man has been... I think he's kind of an underrated player, relatively solid on defense, but still kind of adjusting to his new team. But the minutes have been there, 25 minutes a game over the last 5, 7.2 rebound chances, 5.4 potential assists, 55% from the field on 9.8 attempts. Not really getting it done from beyond the arc. I think that he's just got to keep shooting because he just needs a little bit more volume because he's better than that from beyond the arc. But you can see in his most recent game, he shot 67%. So 3 attempts and cashed 2 threes, averaging almost 1 3 a game, but I expect him to clean that up at any minute now. 1.4 fouls, so not getting himself in foul trouble. Not like he has a ton of minutes to have his minutes reduced anyways. So even if he does get in a little bit of foul trouble, it shouldn't affect his overall minutes until they start to boost those up. The matchup against Golden State is kind of tough overall. 8th in points allowed, 17th in rebounds allowed, 10th in assists allowed. And then if we go over to the shooting guard position, it opens up a little bit. 17th in points allowed, 14th in rebounds allowed, 16th in assists allowed. So yeah, again, 4 out of his last 5, could have easily been 5 of 5. 7 of his last 10, and his lowest outing was 12. So we're right there knocking on the door of potentially 10 straight games of getting this done. Still, even across the 10 games, averaging that 24.6 minutes a game, and still 53% from the field on 8.7 attempts. So I think that we're going to keep trending up here, and I like him to get this done tonight. If we look at the head-to-head, he was playing with the Clippers last time he matched up against them, but he did go for 21. 10 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. Let's see what his minutes were in that game. Just 22.8 minutes. So he's still got a great team. You know, the Hawks are definitely not a slouch team. And so I think that he's going to match up again well. And even if he gets around those same minutes, he should be able to get this done. Looks like every time he's gone over 20, well, except for one time, 3 out of the 4 times that he had at least 22 minutes, he cashed this in the head-to-head. So I like his odds tonight of getting over this 14 mark. Let's look at the over-under. 233.5 over-under. Golden State favored by just 2.5, playing in Atlanta. So we have a pretty high over-under, close spread. This should be a solid game. I'm looking forward to watching this one. I've got a bunch of players that I've been taking in this game in particular. All right, so let's move on here to Josh Giddy. We have Kevin Huerter game time decision, which will affect the rotation a little bit, even though he plays shooting guard. I think everybody at the guard position should see a little bit of a bump if Huerter misses. We also have Trey Jones game time decision. Let's see if we have an update. Yeah, still no update on... So he had like a foot injury Thursday that's still kind of bothering him a little bit, but he played in that last game, so I expect him to play tonight. He was just added to the injury report. Lonzo Ball still out. They're so deep at the guard position at this point. But yeah, Trey Jones, game time decision. Huerter, game time decision. On the side of the Lakers, I don't think LeBron's going to end up playing. He's still listed as questionable for tonight's game. And they kind of don't need to rush him back. But Luka is probable for tonight. Austin Reeves is probable as well. So I think they should be pretty close to full strength. But this should be a fun, solid outing. I think this is probably has a pretty high over-under as well. Let's see. 236, yeah, so pretty high. Lakers favored by 9.5. So, I mean, yeah, this should be a high-scoring game. That's what the Bulls do. They put up a bunch of points and they don't play defense. So if we look at the head-to-head, he's never got this done, Giddy here, but he also has never played them with the Bulls. He has a much better role with the Bulls, and he's been on a heater lately. If you look at the attempts, 9.3 attempts in all these head-to-heads with OKC, and even though the minutes weren't terrible, 23.8 on average, he still did not have the same role when he was on the floor as he does now with the Bulls. But yeah, that 9.3 attempts, still 9.3 rebound chances, 5.3 potential assists. If we look at what he's been doing, let's just go to the full 10. Look at this heater he's been on. So yeah, those attempts are all the way up at 15 now. So that's like 6 extra attempts per game. 52% from the field on 4.4 attempts, averaging 2.3 made threes a game over 10 straight games. 34.6 minutes, so minutes are way better. 16.7 rebound chances, 13.7 potential assists. So everything across the board is looking much better with his. This has been a great fit for Giddy, getting a lot more attention, being one of the main guys there in Chicago. 87% from the free throw line and averaging 4.5 made free throws a game over 10 straight games. That's really solid. He's been rebounding a ton. He's been assisting a ton. It's been awesome. Dude's been just grabbing triple doubles here and there. It's been beautiful to see. If we look at the matchup, overall, 9th in points allowed, 8th in rebounds allowed, 19th in assists allowed. We jump over to the point guard position, and it is tight. 3rd in points allowed, 8th in rebounds allowed, 19th in assists allowed. But he's done this against some difficult teams. We see he got it done he put up 43 on Indiana, 48 on Miami, 41 on Orlando. I mean, these are some pretty solid teams that he's done this against. 41 against the Clippers, 47 against the Knicks. So I'm confident that he'll be able to get this done. And I just like the idea of LA, this turning into sort of a shootout, playing out in LA on the weekend. So let's take a look at daily grind for these plays real quick. I'll start with Giddy, and then I'll go over to Terance Mann. They're probably not going to like this because it opened at 33.5. Refresh this. It opened at 33.5 and we're getting it at 34. So I wouldn't be surprised if the optimizer's not happy about that 0.5 bump, but let's take a look. It's not even pulling it up. Did they take Giddy away or something? Did they? I wonder if some news broke. All right, well, it will be back. I bet you anything what's going on here with Giddy is some of these guys that were questionable are probably officially out. Like maybe Huerter is officially out or Trey Jones is officially out. And so they pulled all the plays off the board. They're going to readjust and make sure that they're not giving anyone a huge discount now that some of these guys are officially ruled out. It'll be back. So unfortunately, I can't pull it up on Daily Grind for you right now. But let's take a look at Terance Mann. All right. So they like his PRA to go over the 14, 51.22% odds to hit the over, minus 124. They're not feeling his points alone at 8.5. And those are kind of the only two that are catching the optimizer's radar. Literally every other platform has this at 14.5, and it's pretty much a 50-50 shot. Underdog's favoring it to go over the 14.5 at a minus 122. So feeling good about this PRA. It's a very low line for someone who can do a little bit of everything like he can. If you guys want to check out this Outlier app, it's awesome, and you can try it out for free. Just sign up through the link below. They're going to give you a week just to check it out, have some fun with it, take advantage of your week trial, and get to know what all these little buttons and sliders do. They cover matchups, injury reports, and insights about the players and stats that they like to go over or under. They'll give you a little narrative as to why they're telling you it might go over or under. So check it out free. Just sign up through the link below. You don't need to put a code in, and you'll get to check it out for a week. So I'll pass it over to Jordy.
All right. Yeah, so to get into mine here, I've got Aaron Nesmith for over the 17.5 PRA. It looks like they did take away Vucevic as well. I'm sure he'll be back, but I'm sure something broke news-wise because they took all the Bulls down. So Vucevic will be back. I like his PR at 25.5 is fine as well. So if he comes back, I'll definitely still break that down so you guys can get that value. But Aaron Nesmith, feeling good about him at 17.5. This is a great line for him. This is a minus 128 to go over and a 52.14% chance. And if we take a look at the details here, he's gone over it in his last 4 games. Obviously, there's been no Halliburton, I believe, for a couple games here. And he's still in question to miss his 4th game today with lower back soreness. So we'll see, but Nesmith has been taking big advantage of those opportunities, and he's gone over this in his last 4 games. If we look at the head-to-head, he went over this in his last head-to-head as well against Brooklyn, and he's always had good games against Brooklyn. He's gone for 23, 15, 16, and 20, so he's just barely missed it in the 2 other head-to-heads, and those were on like slight minute, not restrictions, but he wasn't getting as many minutes, 25, 25, 27. He still hit it once, and then the most recent matchup was actually his most recent game. He just played Brooklyn on the 20th and went for 20 PRA. So I like this. He had 14.6 rebounds, but I think there's enough value in the assists because in all these other matchups, he is getting the assists. So I do like this a lot. If we take a look at the matchup for him, it's actually the softer matchup to Brooklyn, 17th in points allowed, 14th rebounds, 27th to assists. So liking the matchup for Nesmith here. He's shooting 55% from the floor over his last 5 games and 54% from 3, and he's shooting 91% at the line. So he's doing great, averaging 8.6 rebound chances per game and 2.4 potential assists. So like I said, there's enough value in those assists for sure. And so I'm digging Aaron Nesmith's PRA at 17.5. So going to be taking that. And then Vucevic, I'm a little bummed they took this one down. Like I said, I'm sure it'll be back. But I'm sure we'll find out why it got taken down in a second here. I don't know if it was just 1 minute ago, no ball, no Ayo Dosunmu. I mean, I don't really know what much of a difference that makes, but I'm sure maybe they had Lonzo Ball lines up or Dosunmu lines up or something, but they'll readjust.
No, those guys have both been out.
I know.
I think that's just Outlier.
Yeah.
Like updating slow.
Probably. But so I mean, over the last 2 or 5 games here, Vucevic has hit this in 2 of his last 5. Obviously, his minute share has been a little low because of him coming back from like the injuries and whatnot. But he's starting to get up there in the 30 minutes now. So you can see here the games where he has been getting 30 minutes. If we take this little dial and we go to when he's played 30 minutes, he's gone over this 7 out of his last 10. And when he's played 30 minutes, he's gone over this 85% of the season. So if he plays 30 minutes tonight against, a young Jackson Hayes or an Alex Len who, aren't the best centers in the world, I think he could take big advantage of it. He's got a lot of size on those guys. And, Vucevic is one of my favorite players to watch. He's so slick, and he's got great game. He can shoot the 3. He's really dangerous with the mid-range hook, and he can rebound really well. So he's the perfect all-around center. And you can see in the head-to-head here, last time he got 30 minutes against the Lakers, he went for 20 points, 8 rebounds, that's kind of what I'm expecting him to do. That was on almost 40 minutes. When he did play 30 minutes the last time against the Lakers, he went for 23 PR, 13 points, 10 rebounds. So a lot of value in the points, rebounds. I think he can get it done. So let's see. They're probably not going to let me see a line on. Yeah, no lines on Daily Grind. So yeah. So anyway, that's the play. If it does come back, definitely take it. He's hit that line 25.5 points, rebounds in 8 straight games versus top 10 defenses for points allowed. So he does great against good defenses as well. So it's always a good thing to hear. But if you guys want to check out the optimizer from Daily Grind, go to dgfantasy.com and use code BACKDOOR for 25% off of your first purchase. It goes like peanut butter and jelly with Outlier. It's perfect. So definitely go check them out. But that's going to cover it all for me.
All right. I'm sure the Bulls will be back in a little bit. We've got like one Bull on the board now, so they're starting to bring them back. But yeah, I'm sure by the time this airs, it'll be back up. If you guys want to come check out our solo channels, it's just at Jordy BDFS. He has plays up for today, and I do as well. So that's Jordy's channel. And then mine is just at JRusso BDFS. I've got some plays up over there as well too. We just live in different time zones, so it's been easier to just get more content out, and then we still collaborate on this channel too. If you want to come join our Discord, we have a killer community over here. You can take advantage of the Parlay Play promo and then just shoot us an email at bdfantasysports@gmail.com, and we'll get you in right away. Or if you want to just jump right in, just sign up through Patreon. It manages our subscriptions. Once you're signed up there, you just go into the settings and there's a connected apps option in the menu bar, and then you log in straight from there. If you want to follow our socials, it's just at BackdoorFS on X, TikTok, and Instagram. So guys, enjoy this 5-game slate. Should be a good one. We have some fun games on tonight. Have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Good luck, guys.